walking around Gilbert, Arizona. This is downtown Gilbert on Gilbert Road. I'm just walking around looking for exciting things. Oh, welcome back. Nice to see you back. You know where we are, and you know what we're doing. I anticipate a pretty slow night. But as you know, nobody can predict exciting things and exciting people. You just have to be there when it happens. And that's why we're here. We're gonna walk around and see what's going on. This was your hometown here, Gilbert, Arizona. Welcome back to Gilbert, Arizona. If you don't know, we're out here looking for exciting things. Oh, of course. Hey, what's up? Allegedly, this is an anonymous account. This is alleged. If you don't know what we're doing, we're walking around Gilbert, Arizona, in downtown Gilbert. There's nowhere I'd rather be. And we're looking for exciting things. We're looking for exciting people. We're looking for police. We're looking for crime. We're looking for unusual circumstances. We're looking for things to document on video. If none of that happens, it was still a success. We were out here ready for it. We were ready to hold our police accountable as best as we're able to do. We're out here if anybody needs any kind of help. And we got our steps in, right? We got our steps in. Welcome. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I used to walk around alone without anything, doing what I'm doing now. And then I started walking around with the camera. And now I get to walk around with you fine folks. This is downtown Gilbert. It's a really nice area. Lots of restaurants, bars. Over the weekend we had some pretty good streams. A lot of excitement and a lot of police interaction. Wasn't sure if I was going to come out tonight, but here I am. And here we are. We got a new addition to the action pack. In my action pack, we now have a flashlight. As you can see, it gets pretty slow around here during the week. A lot of places are closed at this hour. We're here in Gilbert, Arizona. It's about 11 o'clock at night. It's about 58 degrees or so. I think I might head to the top of the other parking garage and get a good look around. We'll see what we have to work with tonight. There's really nobody around. We're walking around anyway. We're already here. We're already doing it. And when excitement strikes, you know we're going to be ready.
Wait.
Whiskey Row across the street. My plan is to head to the top of the parking garage, get a nice view. There's no police presence tonight.
Look.
Got some people up here. You like the view? Burger King over there. You would know Burger King. As far as I know, there's no more trailer parks here at all. Not that I can think of. Yeah, it would be approximately over in here somewhere. The old trailer park used to be, old church used to be right here. Because the canal goes along the, yeah, the parking garage. Yeah, that's more like it, because there was a church here and then kind of a road, and then the trailer park was a big circle. Liberty Market still standing. Having scooter races over here or something. I thank all you guys for watching and hanging out with me. Very slow night tonight. But we're here, we're ready. If anything goes down, we're ready to document. Alright, so we're at the 5th floor of the parking garage looking out over downtown Gilbert. We've got a good feel for what we're working with tonight. Let's go. Hey, welcome. Welcome, thank you for watching. We're walking around downtown Gilbert. We just came from the top of that parking garage to look out over the town, get a good feel of what we're working with tonight. Now that we've done that, we're gonna hit the street like we always do. Let's see what's up. We don't know what we're gonna find. In the last few days, we've seen fights. We've seen mysteries. We've seen lots of police interaction. Unfortunate car accident, or the aftermath of. We've seen a really angry barkeeper. This is, yeah, you don't know. We're live here. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. We're out here looking for everything and nothing all at once. But we're gonna cross and reverse. Maybe head down to Elliott. I always talk about it, but there's a lot of good reasons to be doing what we're doing. We're out here in our town. We've got our minds working on productive things. We're getting a little bit of exercise. I get to chat with you fine people and share my random experiences in downtown Gilbert. You can learn a lot walking around in your town. You can have a lot of fun. You can definitely get into trouble depending on where you live. Gilbert, Arizona here is a pretty safe area, so that's why I think a lot of the police around here try to find their own things to do. Make their own work. It's a very small town, 6,000 people. Here in Gilbert, Arizona, we have, I looked it up, somewhere over 250,000. Chandler, Arizona has a similar size. Mesa, Arizona is about double that. American Legion. As expected on a Monday night late, this is about as slow as it gets. I could stand in the middle of Gilbert Road and not lose a single vote. Do you understand? In the middle of Gilbert Road. That's on a Monday. It does get busy here. We're gonna walk down to Elliott. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I love hanging out with you guys and chatting and sharing my first person view of Gilbert. We're looking for exciting things. We have our action pack as always. We got the police scanner. We now have a flashlight new to the action pack. We got water because we're walking. We got power. We need batteries, extra batteries. We need a small power bank for our cell phone just in case it dies and more recording needs to be done. We have a GoPro backup cam just in case with an extra battery. I don't have any kind of weapon, so do not send assassins. If you didn't catch it, the plan is to walk up here to the next intersection, Elliott, and hang out for a second, get a water break, maybe chat if anybody wants to chat. I don't believe I've seen a single Gilbert police today or tonight. A little bit unusual. Here we are, Gilbert and Elliott. Our first Gilbert police sighting of the night. Excuse me. There's at least one gentleman that I know for sure. I haven't seen him lately, you know, but for years and years he kind of was a worker, kind of a worker at one of the car washes right here downtown. And you would see him picking up trash and cleaning up the place at night. I haven't seen him in a while. Other than that, I know there's one other gentleman who plays the guitar around here, and he rides a bike around here with a little trailer. It's only an assumption. I apologize if I'm wrong, but he might be living around here somewhere. All right, here we are, Gilbert and Elliott. I'm gonna take a water break and turn on the police scanner. Yeah, for sure. I don't think there's a huge need for it in this particular area. And this would be the area where it would be in Gilbert, I think. I busted my antenna somehow. I busted my antenna. So I don't know if this is even going to work. We'll see. It might work a little bit. We also hope that these live streams end up tens of thousands of years in the future being watched by alien races to wonder what Gilbert, Arizona was like. So we always got that in the far back of our mind. It's just another reason to be out here, you know? It's been about 30 minutes now. We've seen one Gilbert policeman. We've seen no action. But we're ready for it. That's the whole thing about being out here. We're ready for it. You can't win if you don't play. Yeah, breaking news. The breaking news is I busted my antenna on the police scanner. And we haven't found it yet. I don't even remember anything happening that would bust it off. This van coming up on the left is as old as me. Told you. We'll hang out here for a couple more minutes. Get ourselves some water. Avail ourselves to adventure and excitement. And then we'll head back into downtown Gilbert. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Thank all of you guys for watching, hanging out with me, chatting, and seeing what I see in Gilbert. Oh yeah, I've had plenty of discussions with the Gilbert Police Department. Most of them probably bad. I wouldn't say it's all their fault, but in general, they don't do anything to de-escalate any situation. We had a recent live stream over the weekend where we talked to an Officer Gilbert, Gilbert Police Bicycle Squad. I used to not like him, but I've changed my mind on him after talking to him for a long time. He seems like he's a good cop. I know there's good cops working in Gilbert, and we love our good cops. But we all have a thing that we're passionate about, and I'm passionate about bad cops. We don't always communicate the most effective ways, but I'm always working on that. One cop at a time, yeah. We've asked, I believe we asked Officer Gilbert if he had personally seen any, bad cops or was able to help out in that way. And I don't think he... Yeah, Gilbert's pretty... It's a good place for a family. It's a good family town. So I would say, yeah, there's very low crime here. Probably most of the people that live here work in the surrounding towns in Phoenix. But there's a lot of work here too. Came from a very small farming community to a humongous suburb. The downtown area is getting kind of, I don't know, hipster. It's a nice place. have a lot of, they set up the DUI task force here in Gilbert a lot of times on Gilbert Road. They just have a big, huge van with like a mobile jail, basically, a mobile like processing center, and they make a big mission out of it to round up all the DUIs, usually on holidays and big drinking days. So next one of those that hits, I'll be checking it out. They always have a cool like command center in a parking lot. All right, just a couple more minutes here. We haven't heard anything on the scanner. Maybe the antenna is busted, or we just haven't heard anything because it's so slow. LGBT in general, and traditionally, this is a red state with a lot of conservative values. There's a lot of LDS Mormons here. But I don't think it's a bad place for LGBT community. In general, I would say it's a good place. Especially because it's changing. Valentine's Day, probably not. There probably will not be a task force on Valentine's Day, but like Memorial Day, 4th of July, New Year's, of course. All the drinking holidays. And then end of school year type of days. St. Patty's, yeah, maybe that's a candidate for sure. All my regulars, I really love my regulars. Thank you for regularly checking out Gilbert with me. I don't know who all is a regular and who's new, but I love all of you. And I thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to start packing up, and we'll head back into town. Just hanging. We're just hanging in Gilbert. But if something goes down, you know we're going to be there. Let's go back downtown Gilbert and see what's up. We predicted it would be a slow night, and it is. Even on slow nights, weird things can happen. We found a Pokemon card the other day. I mean, there's that. Let's walk on the other side of the road this time. I'll show you where the last place I've seen the DUI task force set up. I think it was for New Year's, if I'm not mistaken. I always like this place. I don't know if it's a house or what. There's not really any lockdown going on here in Gilbert. We have some limited hours on places, and a lot of places have limited capacity, but that's all pretty much their choice, I think. So this is where the DUI task force was set up last time I saw it. It was right where it was supposed to be. It's like a kind of a town of Gilbert building, but it's a nice big parking lot. This is where they had it all set up. But it's not always there. They move it around. Here's like a bunch of public notices. We'll see if anything catches our eye. Here's our mayoral results. I don't see anything cool. Got really quiet. How old is Gilbert? That's a fascinating question. I couldn't tell you. I wish I could tell you. 1800s maybe, something like late 1800s maybe. That's my wild guess. As far as I know, if they inform the public about, if you're talking about the DUI task force setups, I don't know if, I've never gotten any kind of notice, or so if they do, I don't know. I've never got one. I just see them from driving by. OGs know where we're at. We'll go back behind champions like we always do. As you guys know, we like to stay in sight of the Gilbert Water Tower. That's our magic zone, where magic happens. signs of life. We got a Grom. It's that Grom we saw the other day. Champions is still rocking. Hmm. $19.20. Okay. Thank you for that, Gilbert. Gilbert, Arizona, 1920. Bobby Gilbert. Bobby Gilbert, am I right? Bobby Gilbert. We were the hay capital of the world. Some Gilbert stuff. Thank you very much. I appreciate you watching. You could even catch the rest of this if you want. If anything cool happens, it'll be recorded. I don't plan on staying out too late tonight anyways. Partly because I gotta put in some hours tomorrow, partly because there's nothing going on. By the time the aliens see this, printed materials will be so... They won't know what that is. Especially that day, especially won't know what that was. Postino's is open, I think. At least we're getting our steps in, right? $19.20. Gilbert was founded in 1920. For a long, long time, this was the #1 fastest growing area in the country, which is pretty cool. And that pretty much happened during my lifetime. So when I was little, there wasn't much here. Now there's a lot here. Yeah, but it was a big boom starting in the 80s and it continued all the way up until pretty much the Great Recession. And then it started growing after that. I love Gilbert. It's a great place. I'm lucky enough to live really close to this downtown area where all the stuff goes down. We'll make one more pass of Gilbert Road, and then we'll call it a night. Really happy you guys are watching with me and hanging out. It's a lot much better than doing it alone. Looks like we're not going to see anything crazy tonight, but it was a great night. They definitely know that I walk around. In fact, if you watch for any length of time where they are here, they like to come up and call me by name and say, hey, just to let me know that they know or whatever. But I feel very comfortable in this, especially in this area right here. I've lived here my whole life, as you probably know. So it's not true, but I kind of have like this feeling, like when I'm talking to the police and stuff, I get like this feeling that like, hey, I have even more right to be here and to be doing legal activities than you do, man. You probably live in Chandler or something. I'm here in my neighborhood. Do whatever I want. Nobody's going to tell me where to stand or that I can't engage in legal activities. So I get a little bit of power from that, Yeah, a lot of opportunities to test them are gone. I still want to do a lot of audits in buildings, the police station and the town center, and there's a lot of fire departments and like substations around here that would be cool to check out. There's still a lot of... See, there's only a small group of police that really kind of know me, I think. It's the bicycle cops here in downtown. There's many more officers, patrol officers who aren't on the bike squad that have no idea who I am, I think. But I've had plenty of interactions not walking around. I like to walk around because you have a lot more personal rights. They won't have basically any right to ID me walking around, know who I am, even though a lot of them know. But in general, you have more rights as a pedestrian than a car driver. They don't really carry themselves around here, at least as servants. In my personal experience, it's been more like bullies. I feel like there's too much ego too much like just dominating attitude. They like to say that they, work with the community, and I don't feel like they're working with me at all. Maybe I'm difficult to work with. Alright, this is the train tracks where we usually park, but I'm going to hang out here for a couple of minutes. I'll hang out for 5 minutes or so. This guy's going really slow. Way below 25. He's eyeballing me. Got something to say? I don't think he's got anything to say. Thank you guys again for watching. We had a slow night tonight, but we never know what's going to happen. We never know when or where it's going to happen. Off-duty cop, maybe, yeah. Is this our Grom? I think we got our Grom. Yep. Alright, so I have a feeling. I've been streaming for 1 hour, 5 minutes. I have a feeling something's telling me strongly to wait until 1 hour, 10 minutes to cut off the stream. So that's what we're going to do. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you're a regular, I really, you know I love you. I don't know what you guys get out of hanging out with me and watching Gilbert, but I get a whole lot of fun out of it. I was thinking that too. I didn't want to say it, but I was thinking that too. I was ready for that guy to come back if he had something to say. And as a special treat tonight, when I cut off the stream, we'll go further than we've ever gone before. I'll take you down the creepy sidewalk that goes next to the railroad tracks. Here we are all alone again. On a rock. We're on a rock. We're on a rock. What's the main goal for my channel? That's a good question. It is to document interesting things I see in and around Gilbert, with a particular emphasis on police interactions, any kind of what I think is bad policing. We'll see what the future holds. I like to take drone videos. Mostly it's just for fun. I guess I don't have any particular goals. The goal is to capture exciting things on film. This guy couldn't care less about us. He didn't even see us. I don't know if you want to see anything, if you would like to see anything specific from my channel, send me an email, gilbertbystander@gmail.com. Here's my tools. I have a nice phone camera that we're using now, the ability to live stream. I got a nice drone, and I have a radio, police scanner, and the unrelenting desire to be out here in the streets documenting. That's what I got. And GoPro. I got a GoPro. Alright, it's past 10 minutes past 1 hour. Let's go farther than we've ever gone before. We usually cut it off right here. The police station is about 1 mile, a little more than a mile from here. Police station is about a mile that way. Gilbert and Warner. Crossing the train tracks. Going further than we've ever gone before. Oh, wait, we need to go this way. Here's where I always take my opening shot walking in, as you know. Here's a creepy sidewalk. We're doing it. We always take kind of our last backwards glances down Gilbert Road. Now we just take the sidewalk until it ends. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. I love hanging out in downtown Gilbert and showing you guys and chatting with you guys. Send me an email if you have any questions or advice or ideas. The end of the sidewalk is coming up right here. And have a good night, guys.